Hey everyone, Anthony here. Hope you guys had a wonderful ending to your 2018. I know I did. I actually spent some time in Tampa Bay, Florida with some family. It was really good to, kind of get out of Minnesota. It's been cold up here, and when we came back it was snowing, so I definitely missed Tampa and, Florida's warm weather. It was a little breezy down there, but I enjoyed it. Been pretty busy, haven't had any time to upload any videos for you guys. I'm sorry, I'll make sure to hold myself accountable in 2019 to make sure that I actually get you guys the information you guys were wanting, so thank you. So to kind of get into that, we're going to be talking about my 2019 financial goals and what I expect for myself in 2019. Let's get right into it. We got 5 coming up for you guys. So number 1 is, I know I had a really bad issue with actually keeping my financial records up to date and actually being more organized. So that's one thing I want to work on in 2019 is to actually keep more organization. I think it's important for me to track what I'm spending. In the past, I've kind of just winged it and kind of just been going off mental memory and kind of just assuming that, oh, I got this on my bank account, I have this coming in, this coming out, this going to my savings, etc., etc., etc. And what I've realized from this is actually stalling my growth and actually allowing me to actually, get more organized and creating more things that I actually can rely on, towards my savings, my financial goal. Another thing I've been struggling with is like keeping important receipts, keeping important documents. Sometimes I get kind of I've been kind of moving things around and stuff, especially that I've been traveling. I've been noticing that I've been kind of, leaving things around places and kind of forgetting things. So I need to hold myself more accountable in 2019 to be more responsible for my, receipts, my documents, and just making sure that I have like a, set system or a place I can put them so I can rely on, I can rely on myself on knowing where this stuff is. And number 2 for my 2019 financial goals would be to improve my credit score. I know it's going to take some time, but I know if I stick to a plan and actually create something that is realistic and attainable, that I can reach, past 750 up to 800. And the thing that I struggle with as far as this improving my credit score is that, you can actually, lose, patience and things like that because you expect it to go up so high and etc. I'm not gonna display my credit score for you guys or anything, but number 2 is definitely improving my credit score. I definitely want to improve it into a range that I'm more confident in, a range that I can actually be proud of, and actually something that's attainable. So I want to make sure that I actually get that done. And if I'm going to be doing that, I need to also be aware of what affects my credit score, what doesn't affect my credit score, and actually making sure it's more clear and and that I fully understand what's going into it and everything. Because I think a lot of people kind of just assume that everything all sorts of bills and things like that go to your credit score, and it's not necessarily true. I found out the hard way. And number 3, which is something I've been having troubles with as of lately, especially during the new year and the holidays, is actually avoid spending money on ridiculous items, whether that be large purchases. So, I had an instance where I bought a new laptop, bought new tires for my car, things like that. I mean, the tires for the car, kind of a necessity. I live in Minnesota, and up here from like November to basically about May, it's pretty much snowing here and the roads are bad, and so it's important for me to have some safety and some reliability with my car and my tires. But other purchases like clothing, I do a lot of online shopping, and I kind of buy knits and stuff. Like when I go out and stuff, I kind of buy things. So just really reducing the amount of times I go out shopping and maybe just sticking to a routine and just kind of maybe making that a seasonal option instead of just going every few weeks. So I want to work on that going forward in 2019. And along with that, I want to make sure that I know my budget and to know how much I have coming in, how much I know is coming out of my bank account, and just being a smarter window shopper. And maybe going shopping, but only going shopping when it's like the best deal possible, best rate possible, so I can actually take advantage of those opportunities of having savings. And another trick I'm going to use to avoid large purchases is to actually do like a 14-day rule basically. So what I'm going to do is, let's say I want to purchase, let's say I want to buy tickets to a concert. Let's say Travis Scott's coming to town, and let's say it's a luxury item kind of concert, a bit expensive. Let's say I give myself 14 days to kind of figure out and kind of sleep on it and see if this is something I really need right now, if there are other expenses coming in, other things I need to pay for. I need to make sure I give myself 14 days to kind of figure out if this is something that I want to go through. And this actually ensures that you don't impulse shop, which a lot of people I know do out there. And impulse shopping can lead up to terrible financial decisions that end up hurting you down the line. Number 4 for 2019 for one of my goals is to actually create more side hustles or more income streams. I know I've mentioned that a lot in my videos, but I think 2019 is going to be a year where online marketing, affiliate marketing, YouTube, a lot of things are going to be these are things that I can actually take advantage of to actually create more income for myself. And I think it's very dangerous to be having all your eggs in one basket. So right now I do YouTube, I have a job, And you know, right now I have 2 to 3 income streams. It'd be nice to have, you know, an extra 2 or 3, so maybe a total of 6, so I can do more things, do more traveling, spend more time on YouTube, creating more content for you guys. I eventually want to, you know, create a website for you guys with content and, you know, blogs that actually help you guys, you know, reach your financial goals, and to kind of, you know, put in perspective the things I've been through, so I can, you know, prevent any of that from happening from you guys. That would be my top goal, is to create an in the money website for you guys, to actually, you know, for you guys to really, you know, understand where I'm coming from, and you guys can have content to go to when you, and by ensuring that, you know, having an extra 2 or 3 extra income streams, this actually ensures that I save more money down the line, because look, are we having more income coming in, and therefore if I'm changing my habits like I told you before, like buying, you know, expensive purchases, then I can actually save more money and invest in more things. And number 5 is a combination of eliminating expensive habits, so whether that be, you know, going out to eat too much, going shopping like I mentioned before, or just, you know, doing things that I know aren't necessarily good for myself and my financial, you know, goals, especially with 2019. And another one would be, bonus number 6 would be to learn how to invest or day trade. I've been really interested in that, something that I think is, you know, that can benefit me, and maybe just having, you know, some knowledge in it so I can spread it to you guys would be important. So, you know, that's that for all my 2019 financial goals. There's my 5 with the bonus of 6 right there. And I really hope that you guys do the same, and, you know, kind of think over, you know, go over your 2019 financial goals and really, you know, really analyze what you guys want to do going forward, because 2019 is going to be a big year, and I know that I'm going to dominate with all my financial goals. Great 2018, and I hope that you guys have an even better 2019 going forward financially. Have a good one, guys.